Listen, guys, working night shift as a nurse is never something easy to do. I don't care which specialty you choose, ICU, med surg, PACU, ED, LND, it's never something easy to do. If you have a loved one or a family members who usually work night shift, you know they will usually work 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. So 12 hours. But depending on what is going on with your patient, sometimes this shift can extend for 13, 14 hours. You have to tell them to make sure that they protect themselves. Because at the end of the day, and I've been saying this many times over and over, these hospital administrators, management, they don't care. They will happily replace you the next day. You have to protect yourself. You guys, I don't know if you have heard of this nurse. Her name is Kayla. She is just 24-year-old. She was on her third night shift in a row, and unfortunately she fell asleep behind the wheel and got into a car crash where a 74-year-old woman passed away from this car crash. And before you jump to any conclusion, they did their investigation. They did not find that she was intoxicated or anything like that. She was just very tired, as she admitted, coming from her third night shift, and she fell asleep and this happened. And you know what happened to her? She was charged with manslaughter by vehicle in the second degree, whatever that means. But she's in jail right now, and her whole life just passes away like that. It's very sad it's a very sad situation for both the young nurse, and this 74-year-old woman who unfortunately lost her life. And that really makes me think, because as soon as I got off orientation, I decided that I was going to do night shift. This was what was working for me and my family at that time. I was going to school, so night shift was the best option for me. And I actually never looked back. I've been doing night shift ever since. And I've been doing travel nurse since COVID. And I actually just accepted what I'm hoping will be my last travel assignment as a night shift, and I am gonna have to drive over 1 hour. And I want to let you guys know, make sure you protect yourself. If you have to go travel, if you are tired coming from an overnight shift, take a 30 minutes nap in your car in the parking lot. If you're driving, don't just think, 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes, I can do it. I'm gonna be drinking this coffee and I'll be fine. Make sure you take some rest. Because nothing worth it more than saving your life and saving the lives of other people. And that makes me think about myself. As I accepted this assignment, I'm gonna have to drive over 1 hour to go 36 hours a week, and I'm gonna be having the video where I will be talking about pay transparency and what is good for a travel nurse to accept as far as it concerns pay rate. So make sure you watch the next video, make sure you follow, subscribe, because I'm gonna be having a lot more content related to travel nurse and all of that for you guys. But I'm just saying, just make sure you protect yourself. Just make sure you call the family members if you're driving, so you don't fall asleep. I used to do that a lot, and I was just driving 20 minutes. It's very hard. You can fall asleep within 30 seconds. So make sure you protect yourself, guys, because at the end of the day, as I always tell you, they will happily replace you the next day. You have to make sure you protect yourself so you don't lose your life and cause somebody else to lose their life. And before I go, you might think that this will never happen to you. I'm probably sure that Kayla thought the same thing, that she could do it. But look what happened. It might happen to you. Maybe not today, but tomorrow it might happen. So it's up to you to take the necessary precautions, drive with a friend, travel with a friend, so you guys switch, driving around, but above all, protect yourself.